So we're talking to Dr. Amantha Imber, head inventiologist and founder of Inventium, about the issue of creativity in the workplace. So yes, thank you, Amantha, for coming along today.
No worries.
To your emphasis. Firstly, we wanted to know a bit about what creativity and innovation actually mean in the workplace and why you think it's important.
Yeah. Well, what creativity and innovation mean in the workplace is it's about helping people solve problems more effectively. So whether that be a really big problem, such as how can we increase profits for the company, through to even just smaller problems, like how can I make this particular thing that I have to do every day more efficient. So it's thinking creatively that will actually get us better results in the workplace.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And obviously it sounds very important. Can you give us some examples of maybe how you've helped people in the workplace solve some problems?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, well, I guess we help our clients in a number of ways. One of the things that we do with a lot of our clients is capability building, where they'll come to us and they'll say, look, we think that innovation is really important, but we're not sure that our staff have the tools to do that. So what we will do is then come in and train quite a large portion of their workforce or of certain departments in basically a toolbox to help them come up with ideas more easily and things that they can use, whether they're working in a group and doing a sort of brainstorm, or whether they're on their own and trying to solve a problem or capitalise on opportunity.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then other kinds of things that we get from our clients is sometimes they'll come to us direct with a problem. Like, for example, what are some new ideas that we can come up with in the soft drink market to appeal more to Generation Y, for example. And so with that kind of problem, we would then bring a group of people together, use our tools that we use in Inventium to get people thinking more creatively and run an ideation workshop where we get some great ideas for what sort of products they could bring to market, for example.
That sounds great, an ideation workshop.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this workshop, like, how long would that take, and do you find that people are, instantly creative and can solve those problems instantly, or does it take a long time?
Look, a typical workshop for us is either half a day or a one day. That tends to be about how much time we'll spend with the groups that we work with.
Yeah.
And in terms of, does it happen instantly? Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we're all about at Inventium, giving people tools that will sort of instantly switch on the creative thinking parts of people's brains.
Okay. Do you have any hot tips in terms of a tool that you might use?
A really simple way to instantly increase your creativity, and I might add that everything that we do at Inventium is underpinned by science, so we trawl through all the psychology journals and pick out the variables that we know have a significant impact on someone's ability to think creatively. So a really simple one, which I think has been written about in Encyclopedia possibly, is squeezing your left hand. So what research has shown is if you squeeze your left hand for a couple of minutes, hold it really tight, is that at the end of that 2 minutes, when you then go and start to generate ideas around a problem, is you'll actually be significantly more creative compared to if you, say, squeezed your right hand, for example.
Wow.
And so what that's doing, it's activating a part of your brain that's sort of in the right-hand side, sort of right just behind your forehead here, which when you activate that particular circuit, it sort of switches on creativity.
Wow. And in terms of being more creative, like, how do you measure that? How do you, or do you even measure it?
Yeah, it can be a difficult thing to measure. Generally, when scientists are measuring it, it's about the quality of the ideas, in terms of how original they are and how effective they think they'll be, but also quantity, because generally with quantity comes quality. Not always, but a lot of the time, yeah.
Okay. And just in terms of that idea of measurement, and I'm thinking about the link with self-awareness, and of course with the self-awareness tools on Psych-it. How do you think people are different in terms of how naturally creative they are? Look, I think that people start from different benchmarks, and there are a lot of predictors, from personality variables through to motivational variables and learning styles and so forth that can have an impact on someone's ability to think creatively. But the good news is that it's all malleable.
Like it's like any workplace competency that with the right tools and the right stimulus and training, it's quite easy to get better at. But certainly people are starting from different points. Definitely.